Hey everybody, it's been a while, but it's AZ80s Girl here, and I am starting to do some more videos for you. I know it's been some time since I've done all my gem videos. I am starting with my Care Bear collection, and these are my collection of the miniatures, Poseable figures. What I researched from Wikipedia, which you can do as well, is that the Care Bear started through American's Greetings in 1981, basically just to do cards. And Kenner started the do to Plush Bears in 1983. So most of the tags, if you do a Plush Bears, are dated 1983, as well as the miniatures, which most of these are dated 83 that I can find. Not all of them. Let's see if this one has it. This one says 83. Mine are the originals from the 80s, except you can tell, and I'll point out one of them, and I'll point out a few things. I actually got this lot, not this, all of this. It took me a while to get a lot of these, but a few different things I got from eBay and Craigslist and such. And this one actually came with the Coulthard Playset. Mine came with the box, so that's just pretty cool. And it shows everything. It's kind of beat up a little bit, but the fun Coulthard Playset. They replaced it on the newer version with a castle, and that's definitely in the 2000s that they made that one. But this is the original playset, the Coulthard playset. Let's see, this came with a lot of stickers that you would apply yourself. So mine aren't in the best condition, so it always depends on who put the stickers on for you, and then just length of time. So these are dated American Greetings 1983 as well. Okay, so I'm going to set this down and show you the Coulthard Coulthard playset before I go into all the figures. There's just a lot to cover. So the Coulthard playset, if you can see here, has a dial that spins and points to, you know, pretty much each symbol that's on the Care Bear's stomach. This also moves to point to a specific bear that's listed here. Okay, if you turn it around this way, it also came with a little telescope, the swing here that attaches above. There's a slide here with the clouds, so they can actually slide down the cloud. If you just get them in there just right, the Care Bear will slide down. So I will show you how you open it. So let's take that one off. It does snap shut, and it came with a few different pieces. So the playset, again, my stickers are kind of worn a bit and peeling in places, but they came with 3 little pink things to stick in the corners here: the heart, a star, and a cupcake. So basically, if you took all that away, you have this little spinner, and it's one of those where they can sit on each side and spin, as I will show you here. Let's see, because these are already placed to sit. Friend bear, birthday bear, and share bear. So they can spin in it, okay? And I'll point out later is that share bear that I have, the original share bear, actually has a shake on her stomach. The ones I have, I actually all came with an accessory as well, and her accessory was a shake. The share bear that they made now is a darker purple share bear, and I actually have that one to compare to here. This share bear actually has like 2 popsicles. So this one has a shake, and this one has the 2 popsicles, and it's a darker purple. Mine kind of is starting to look a little tie-dye, because after a while the coloring to the rubber starts to fade or change. So again, all of these pose, they could turn, and you can basically turn them to sit or stand. Very difficult for them to stand. Each Care Bear also came with a little curl of the hair at the top, just one little curl. The newer ones, some of the newer ones, this just happened to be a hard plastic one. There's no hair on top of it. I can't remember what year this is. This is probably 2000 something, pretty recent. Okay, so anyway, back to the playset. So this also came with a table, so they could sit at a table, have a meeting, have a cupcake, take the cloud thing, and sit there as well. So a couple different things you could do, but that's the table. And then they can start sliding down the cloud, on the cloud. Whoa. Here. and slide into here as well. There you go. And then they were also able to swing in the swing. If I can get him in there. There we go. So they're able to swing a bit. There's little compartments on the inside where they could look out the window, whatever you can fit them. You can actually have some of them look out into the actual telescope that's up there as well. Looking down. If you've ever watched the cartoons, they're usually looking down. They live in the clouds, and they're looking down into the children, watching the children. Making sure that Coulthard is not getting them, or Professor Coulthard's not getting them as well. Okay, or No Heart. There's No Heart and Professor Coulthard. Okay, so that is the play set. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. Whoa. Now the other thing that they came out with the same year was some vehicles. And this is the Rainbow Roller. The Rainbow Roller, I'm not sure if you can see, but as they rolled along, got it in there just right. This actually rolls around, and you can see the colors change of the rainbow. Okay. And then there's stickers on each side here, so it definitely rolls around. Okay, so that's the Rainbow Roller, and the other thing that they had was also in the cartoons was the Cloudmobile. Now the Cloudmobile that I have, if you've seen some of these, they were white. Mine's got a tint of off-white going on just from age to the plastic. So there's all the stickers there on there. Some of the front start to wear off of the cheeks. It looks like a human, not a real thing. I'm missing the, see this comes off, and it comes with a little picnic basket. So I'm actually missing like the picnic blanket. And it came with a blanket, rolled up blanket that would come with the basket. Umbrella without the little stickers on it. This actually comes off, and it's like a heart with a top. Looks like somebody chewed on mine. And then you can stick them in there. So it's a little difficult to stick 2 bears in here, but there's one. You can get one to stand up in the back. It's not safe. And let's see if I can get anybody else in there. Not really. You can shove them in there. So there's 3 sitting right now, 1 stand. Well, 2 sitting, 1 standing. Okay. So that is the Cloudmobile. Okay. And these again are all 1983. This one I think says 83 as well. Yep, 1983 American Greetings. So that's the vehicle, the 2 vehicles and the play set that came out at that time. Now the rest of the figures, they sold some figures that were just alone, and they were also packaged with an accessory. I can't tell you which one's which, but I made sure I actually put all the accessories with my miniatures. They actually, I just got into collecting these because I just remember playing with a few as a kid, and I just wanted to have all of them. So again, you can go to Wikipedia. They started changing a lot of the Care Bears to the present day. So there are all kinds of Care Bear plushes out there in different kinds. Besides Share Bear that they changed was also Champ Bear, and I'm going to point out Champ Bear to you. This is the original Champ Bear. Champ Bear was orange brown, like orangish brown. For some reason, the Champ Bears that I've seen out there, the arms get lighter colored than the rest of the body. So this one's orangish brown with a trophy on his tummy. And he comes with the trophy. That's his accessory. This was a pretty rare one to find on eBay lately for some reason. I just got this one with the trophy. So the trophy itself was hard to find. So if you can find those, great. Okay, so that's Champ Bear. And that's his accessory. So this is Share Bear. I've shown you this one. And yikes, where'd the accessory go? Oh, it'll show up somewhere. Okay, so let's just keep going. I should have had these straight. Okay, so Funshine Bear. Funshine Bear is yellow. And she came with this little cloud catcher thing. Okay. Friend Bear. Friend Bear has the flowers on tummy there. And I don't have this accessory yet for this one. It's a watering can. It's pretty much the same colors. And it's a watering can that goes with Friend Bear. This is Good Luck Bear. And Good Luck Bear is green, and he comes with a shovel, the clover on his. He has a clover on his stomach, clover on the shovel. So that's Good Luck Bear. Now, oh, there's the Share Bear's shake, and malt, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I'm going to go into the Care Bear cousins here in a minute. So there's Birthday Bear. Birthday Bear has the cupcake with a birthday candle in it, and she came with something that says Happy Birthday, a little flag. It says Happy Birthday. Can't forget Bedtime Bear. I'm pretty sure he was my favorite. And Bedtime Bear came with a clock. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Mess. Oh, there it is. So it came with a little clock with clouds on it. Okay. Cheer Bear came with a little megaphone. It has rainbow colors, and she's got a rainbow on her stomach. Megaphone. Grumpy Bear. I'm going to point out Grumpy Bear. Even though he's grumpy and he has a cloud on his, he was always happy. My son watched the original one, and he was really surprised that Grumpy Bear was happy. Well, yeah, he's still a Care Bear. So Grumpy Bear, I don't have the accessory for. The accessory is like the rarest of all of them. It is a, if you see it, it's an umbrella. Not opened. It's like a tightly closed plastic umbrella. You know, hard plastic umbrella, tightly closed. For some reason, that's a really, really rare thing to find, probably because it's really easy to lose. I've seen just the accessory sell on eBay for like $50, just for the one little accessory. So, just to let you know, I don't have that. Let's see. Okay, we have Wish Bear here. Wish Bear is like a greenish teal color with stars, yellow on his tummy, and he came with the little telescope type of thing, type of deal. Alright, Love-A-Lot Bear was one of my favorites as well, and I had that as a child, and they came with this one. It's like a rose, but they're like heart-shaped flower looking thing with a bow. Okay. Tenderheart Bear was, I think, one of the lead ones, and Tenderheart, I think, was a boy. He came with a heart-shaped mirror. So there's like a sticker mirror that can actually, you can see it. I mean, it's pretty bad. Get scraped up and stuff, but that's his accessory. And then the last couple that they added, let's see, the Cloud Keeper. There's Cloud Keeper with his broom. I don't really recall Cloud Keeper so much, but you can probably look him up. He actually holds that pretty good. He's pretty big dude. Graham's Bear. Graham's Bear's pretty big too. She comes with her little picnic basket. And then she looked over Baby Hugs and Tugs. Baby Hugs is the pink one. Oh, and Baby Tugs is the blue one. Let me get that. I just dropped him. Her. And of course the pink one's a girl. And she came with a giant lollipop. Just not good for babies to have. And Baby Tugs came with a little sand bucket, sand pail with clouds in it and stars and a little shovel that's stuck in there. Again, these are all hard plastic, PVC. Their legs twist, their arms move. That's it. Their heads do turn. The diaper doesn't come off, anything like that. So when you're looking for these, it's going to be pretty common to find that their noses are buffed off from wear. You might find some marks on the body. Scratches on the stomach, the paint, etc. So it's just really, you know, the kids, when you're playing with them, you're holding on to them and you're playing with them. So just from being bumped in the face, I'm sure that happens. Okay, so then the bad guy, which is Professor Coulthard, was the one bad guy figure that they sold. And he came with a mug, a frosty mug. And he looks crazy. My son does not like playing with him. My son is 5. He looks like a nut. And so he tends to bash this guy with his monster trucks, which I don't like him to do, but he hides him and doesn't like looking at this guy. So, okay, so those are the regular Care Bears. After a while, they did introduce the Care Bear cousins because they're like, wow, I mean, the bears are doing great, so we can just spawn into all the other animals out there. Oh, I did want to point out the Champ Bear, that when they made Champ Bear, there was an original, so he's the original, and another one they recolored that is out there is a blue one. So there is a blue Champ Bear plush I've seen, not a Poseable from the 80s. They did make Poseables recently in the 2000s, but it's blue with a trophy on there. And there's a lot more that they've made recently. So, but these are all the originals. I have seen out there some rare ones, and I'll get into that in a second. So, the Care Bear cousins. So this is Braveheart Lion, and he came with a shield. It is a little difficult for them to hold on to these, so if you're trying to have these pose and stay, be prepared that these just might pop out eventually or fall over because they're top heavy. They're just, especially this guy, he's pretty top heavy, and he came with his shield. Okay. Brightheart Raccoon is a purple raccoon, came with a candlestick there, holds onto a candlestick. Okay, or is right next to it. Swiftheart Rabbit was one of my favorites. He was very fast, of course. I had that original plush Swift Rabbit. I don't have it anymore, but I just have these now. And he came with a skateboard. So Swiftheart Rabbit came with a skateboard. Let's see. I think, I'm not sure of the penguin's name. I should be better at this. I don't claim to know everything. Let's see. This is the penguin, and she came with little skates. Okay. Lots of Heart Elephant came with a briefcase. I don't know why. I don't remember why. Again, I don't claim to know everything. And then Gentle Heart Lamb is like a light green with like a little bell. The little bell. Okay. Alright, so anyway, these are all the Care Bear cousins. That's all the Care Bear cousins they made that are really out there. They did make a few others if you've looked on eBay, like the monkey, the dog, and the cat. They're extremely rare to find. There's also the horse. I think it's a Royal Heart horse. They were, when the Care Bear cousins came along, was the horse, and those others I listed. If you ever see those on eBay, those are extremely rare. I know I've seen pig, oh there's a pig as well, sorry, the pig, the horse, the cat, dog, and the monkey, and each of those went, I think I saw almost $1,000 a piece. So it's crazy what people will pay. But these were the originals that are easier to find than the other ones. Those are extremely rare to find, the miniatures. Now they have made a lot of them, again, back in the 80s and 90s. Let me see if these are dated. You can. Sometimes you have to look around their leg, or they're just not dated at all. I don't see it. Oh wait, there we go. These say 85. So the others are 83. Care Bear cousins are 85. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Now the other things that they came out with, and I'm just going to compare, were these tinier Care Bears that they made. Care Bears and Care Bear cousins. Now these are about 3 inches tall. Okay, so this is Graham's Bear, and this is the PVC. So this is a Poseable Graham's, and this is a PVC. This is 84. And this was my original Graham's that I had as a child. It's kind of worn off her nose and such. These don't move, they're just statue, figures. They're plastic PVC, hard. A lot of people collect those. There's a ton of those out there. They made a case for the Care Bears to fit in. There's a big blue case out there you could get that closes and snaps. I don't have that case. It fits about 4 or 5 of the giant ones, the big ones, and then like 10 of these. So there's not really just one case that'll fit all of these. So they just go in a bin that I have. So this is the the smaller PVC of those that are out there. Now just don't be confused if there's a lot of other characters out there that came out at the same time that I've seen combined with other Care Bear stuff. So I don't know if everybody remembers the Gummi Bears. These are the Gummi Bears. So different than Care Bears. Fisher Price made these Zummy Gummy 1985. So Gummi Bears, there's about, I can't remember how many of those are, 6 or 8 of those guys. I have 2 little ones here, and that's about it. So these are the Gummi Bears. Another one is the Wuzzles. For you, I don't remember so much of the Wuzzles, but I have one here. They're pretty similar to size, and they move just the same. They're pretty big. I don't know their names. I'm not versed in them. This one is dated 1985. Hasbro. Disney. Yeah. So this is a Wuzzle. It's the size of them are pretty similar. So again, Google it, then you'll find out what they all are. This is a Wuzzle, this is a Care Bear, so Care Bear cousins. There was also a knockoff version of Care Bears made. This says dated 1984. There's a lot of Care Bears out there looking like this. I mean, bears out there. They mainly just have these little white shirts on with little flowers printed on them. So it's pretty much a knockoff of them. They don't have any claim to have anything on their stomachs, but they're extremely similar. And people assume that they're a Care Bear, which they are not. Okay. So anyway, all the Care Bears have their little curl on their head. Even the lion has one on the front. So it's pretty cute. So anyway, these are the Care Bear cousins and Care Bears, the miniatures, the Poseable miniatures, and the playset, and the vehicles. That is this episode, and I will continue with the other toys that I have. Thank you.